Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back for some more Stellaris and welcome back to the Mictor Incorporators, of course. This time you can see that we have basically plugged the gap. We have some more bad news though. The Tsunami Raiders, they paid us a visit early on and they actually raided one of my planets. Also put my colonization efforts of this corner right here basically they pushed that back because they blocked my colony ships that were going for the planets. And then even more bad news, we've got even more free warriors up here that also like to try and come in for some goodies once in a while. I've paid off 2 raids so far with energy. So we have been, I think, very friendly and very patient with everyone around here. But at this point, you can also clearly tell that we are not able to grow too much anymore. We gave this up. We could have gone for the influence here and then still try to go up here. But yeah, basically these guys rushed to enclose us here and they consider us a threat, I think with good reason. Look at the relative strength. Everyone is either pathetic or inferior to us. And that is of course because of my super heavy focus on fleet power. Everything in my shipyards is focused now on giving me more ships and more fleets to crush the enemy. And that's, oh, I should also press play of course, so that things actually evolve. And that is why I think we are basically bursting at the seams here in this empire, although there's still a lots of upgrading to do and I can still you know, build up on some of these planets. Yeah, I feel like it's time to get on our first crusade, try to make friends here with the United Treaty Confederacy, claim their biological and technological distinctiveness to our own. You could say, why not go for these crystalline entities? Well, this world is a Gaia world, and I'm a little bit afraid that that's gonna trigger the Lachax conservers. I don't think that they will like us going after that, and so we're not going to. Back here, let's take a quick look. We can do a little bit more upgrading, but I'm mostly interested in filling the pop spaces at this point. So let's also make sure that we have plenty of mineral and energy production. So we'll just put that here as well. And yeah, armies. Here are my fleets. We've also been building up troops here as well. So we've got 3 more. We have a decent amount. I think we can actually get started on this. So let's get a move on these as well. So we've got, let's see here, 5.2k. And then here are my invasion forces that are going to follow this fleet. And this fleet is also going to go over here. And now we've got 4.8k and 2k here as well. So my 4.8k is actually going to take position ready for the invasion here towards Dastamon. Now Dastamon, they did put up a 2k starbase here, so that is a little bit worrying, but I'm sure that if I send all my fleets that we will be absolutely fine. And that's construction complete. I'm actually going to build some extra corvettes just because they build a bit more quickly. And that means that this fleet will get reinforced a bit more quickly, while these guys will then arrive at the scene. We'll also have to take position here so that we get a nice, massive jump in as we get started. It leaves the rest of our forces defenseless a little bit, but this is really, it's either these guys that wake up and they have a whole front that is very difficult to defend, although I've tried to do that with 2 bases here, and then back here, that's the only other entrance, so I do feel decently good about my isolation actually at the moment. So what do we get here? I think we can do this, and here I think we can do this, and for you, we'll do some more energy. And I will also upgrade that energy because, yeah, sending out all my fleets is decently costly, of course.
Construction complete.
Let's see what else we've got here. Let's upgrade all of that for more energy. I think down here we'll do the same and wait for those minerals. I do have the edict running at the moment. I went up to 300 influence, considering that obviously I can't do any more, grab any more systems. Well, I could grab these, but again, you know, try to keep a nice little buffer between myself and these guys to not piss them off. And as a result, we went, of course, for production capacity. Let's see, get another one that we could upgrade. So I like to go like this, just one of each. Keep that evenly spread out. And yeah, almost ready for war. Is my main fleet here already? No. And where is it then? Let's see. So construction ships, they don't have anything to do either. And then that is... Oh yeah, they're already arriving as well. Oh, good God, they're actually pretty fast. That is interesting. What about that production here? Yeah. Well, let's bring the fleet in. And it's time to incorporate our neighbors, I think. Let's see here. Yeah, more upgrades for energy. I think that will be welcome for later down the line. So we're just gonna use up all these minerals, and then here we go. Let's declare war. They don't have any allies or anything like that, so that is actually perfect. Assimilation, sublimation, declare to indicate. I'm not really sure how any of this works. So we want to assimilate all of you guys, and they can set up whatever war goals they want. The Mictors. We have some new matter for you to simulate. It's called a 10 gigaton nuclear payload, and it's already en route to an exhaust port near you. Alright, well, let's see here. Which fleet do I want to send in first? I think this one.
Construction complete.
And then we'll go with this one. And then we'll go with the smallest one. And let's hope that my infantry basically stays safe. That's what I'm mostly worried about, I would say. In the meantime, in the Isval, I think we'll just make some extra cruisers. Let's see what's happening here. Straight away, rushing for the center. That's good. These guys have some small ships, but nothing that's gonna be too big of an issue. And then here, covered by everything, we've got my my infantry. So that's looking alright at this point. Just keep going, and we do need to destroy that, but look at that. Decently early game, 12k in fleet capabilities at this point. Sounds pretty damn good to me. That is destroyed. Let's send our smallest fleet to bomb over here. Then we're going to send you here as well. And then we have my two main fleets that we are going to send out. Let's see here. That's the enemy. That's 900 capability. That's definitely not a lot. Let's see. What would be the best way for me to go? I think we can just try this and then this. So we'll do that, and then we'll go here with these two fleets. And this is 2.6k. Gonna start bombing. What are their armies? That's almost nothing. So I think that we should have a pretty easy time taking this over. Let's land our armies. Take a look at the surface here. Alright. That's looking like that. War is starting here, guys. And in the meantime, we're gonna build some more cruisers, since we have the capability to do so anyways.
Pacification protocols.
There we go. Armies are landing. I mean, they'll take quite a bit of damage because of their defensive advantage, but we have so many troops that this shouldn't be a problem, which means that I do think it's gonna be a good idea to build up some extra armies here as well. In the meantime, this is just one small outpost.
Construction complete.
That will be conquered without any real problem. And then we'll go straight for their capital, which I think we'll just bomb out. Very, very nice. That's how you do it. Now let me see here. What does that do? Assimilation. This piece is being assimilated. Every year, 1 to 4 pops will be altered to better match the dominant species of our empire. Very cool. Let's clear these out as well. And then we'll see if we can't like put some pops here as well. Or maybe build a quick machine pop. I'm not really sure. And then these guys, yeah, they're working their way over there, which is correct. Do I leave this fleet here? That's the real question. I don't think so. I think that we are going to go for this one. And then my infantry will join in from here. So this is actually a decently good setup. But I do think that we want basically just more armies. I'm just going to keep building up assault armies with everything that I've got here. And then these guys are going straight for the center. How many planets do they have here? Only their capital. Alright, so that's going to be our goal, of course. Enemy fleet, anything spotted down here? 900. That is super low. Super low, actually. Oh, and here they might have more.
Technological acquisition successful.
435. That is definitely not a lot. Poor guys. New lasers. Hyperdrive 3. Better shields. Better shields.
Construction
I think that makes sense. Let's grab these. And yeah, we have overwhelming firepower. Look at that. Very cool. Might lose just a little bit, but our commander also learned something extra. So we're going to put these guys over here. Let's send in our infantry to join in. And then let's see if we can't use our main fleet here to secure this. Man, if we could secure this, then all of that with my other fleet as well. Basically, we're cutting them off with a single fleet. So I like that plan. What's happening here? Someone is not doing anything. Oh yeah, it's these guys that are being assimilated. And then they say 1 to 4 pops will be altered to better match the dominant speed. I'm not sure how this is gonna work exactly, but we will see. Let's see here. Anything else that, yeah, obviously, if we can get more resources, we'll take that. Oh, and that's actually a pretty nice upgrade to do on my more established planets as well.
Construction
so we'll
complete.
do that. And someone, yeah, that's this planet. Okay. All right. And for this one, I think that they'll have a lot more armies. Yeah, exactly. So we are going to bomb the hell out of them for a little bit. Planetary damage is at 28%. At least wait until it's at 100%. And where is my main fleet? Is that still underway? Yep. Okay. So that's been conquered. I think we can... Oh, actually, let's see the strength here. 1.3k. We'll want our main army to go up against that. Maybe even do both of them. Yeah, I think that's good. We can put them all back together. Keep my small fleet in defensive. And then go with the best fleet to go up against their defensive capabilities. Like this 2.1k damage Star Fort. It's not a Star Fort yet, but it is pretty impressive. Let's see what we got here. Oh, did we? Yes. So let's definitely build a Mictor pop here as well. And can we spot? Let's see if we can maybe switch them out for something so that we can then build an administrative array here. I think that's going to be pretty important to have as soon as possible. And we can do some more upgrades. This is all looking... Definitely want to upgrade that as well. So that's looking alright. And now still 5.0k. Let's take a quick look at their actual capabilities. So we lost a little bit. But overall this is definitely still quite strong. And that fleet joins in here. Good. Let's see what's happening. Get another... tiny little fleet of 100. Yeah, doesn't represent a lot at this point. And you are going to start bombing the Coldar planets, and we are going to continue to conquer all of this. Bomb that. And very interesting campaign here so far, I gotta say, but I'm actually liking what I'm seeing. Let's also see how these guys will then perform on a planet where planetary damage is at 100%. Surface-wise, this looks okay. And yeah, not sure how the assimilation works either. So I'm really curious about that. To see if we can somehow... Oh yeah, look at that. Cybernetic, very strong. And I mean, I'm not sure. Upkeep 1.0. And for this... So these guys have already been turned to... If this really works like that, my god, this could be super, super powerful. This is where we build fleets, so we're gonna build another cruiser. This could be insanely good. Planetary damage. Oh, that's just another fleet that we're taking, another army that we're taking out. Or how does that work? Garrison strength, combat ability, 18%. This is dying. Do we wait a little bit longer? Maybe even have, well, it's not that many just yet. So you're going to continue here, here, and then here. And once this one is down, they're down to 4. That's when I think I'll land my troops. Let's see if we can do anything else useful with my resources. That looks like a plan. And here we still have a lot of room for building, guys. So let's see. Energy-wise, that looks okay. We'll do some more minerals at this point. And over here, we've got extra room as well. And here we are building a Mictor for the administrative center. And then hopefully, because we of course don't want to lose these planets, and I think establishing Mictors in there is pretty important. Yep, there we go. Good to land. Let's get going. This time we're actually going to keep an eye on these guys. There they go. Drop pods away. The machine army is coming. The Borg basically are coming.
Protocols initiated.
You're all being assimilated. Base-wise, this still looks okay number. My fleet capacity is up as well. We'll have to do some maintenance on this. Because, as I've said, we want... Ooh, and then we can build a Star Fortress soon as well. That is so good for my defensive capabilities. That is nice. And let's just go like that. Just get more energy. It's pretty important. We can do all of these so that these upgrades don't keep showing up. And then let's see the battle unfolds. Yeah, we take some damage, but they are going down pretty quickly. Star Fortress researched. I think, yeah, mining network 3, very important as well.
Invasion units have achieved all objectives.
Oh, they are suffering. And we will assimilate all of these guys as well. Let's see if we can build an administrative array straight away as well. And alright, army is
construction complete.
Getting back up here. So all of this is being conquered. That's pretty good. Then we'll also send these guys over here, I think. And now, maybe, you know what's not a bad idea is just to keep building up on these two fronts. We get an extra small fleet and more troops as well, just in case of problems on one of these planets. We can just come back in, conquer them, reconquer them pretty easily with a backup army at the moment. So we're gonna keep bombing this down again to 3 or 4. That looks okay. We're gonna keep building assault troops. The amoeba flagella are being researched. And here... Oh, that power plant did take some damage. Can I already repair that? Yeah, complete. Sounds good to me. Look at that. First one already being assimilated, I think. And over here, pop growth as well. So let's see if we can do this. And does that mean, let's see, if we go on these guys, they are Arctic preference, very strong, communal, slow learners, sedentary, and egalitarian. And then these guys are Arctic cybernetic, so very strong, communal, low, slow learners, and sedentary. Yeah, hopefully that just, man, if we're taking these guys over like this, that is crazy good. This feels amazingly good and strong. After that, we're gonna go for that planet, so that's pretty damn good so far. Let's see if these guys, let's get them a little bit closer. And where is my other fleet at this point? Music quiets down. I think the game realizes that yeah, we are winning quite nicely. New tech, and we've got cloning. Pop growth plus 10%, monthly influence plus 1. That could be really good as well. So let's take that for at first here, and then which fleet is it? Aha! You go over here, and I will go over here as well. So good.
Construction complete.
So good. We are the Borg. What you should do, though, is bomb the hell out of Kelton. And then here, yeah, we're taking over this humanoid species, which I like, army-wise. Just give it a little bit more until we start our invasion. And this gives me a chance to build another cruiser here. Let's see about upgrades, surface. Yeah, still plenty of pop growth. So I think that we can basically invest these minerals. And governor, develop new skills. That's all alright. This is really my favorite playstyle, right? Thanks to all of these still potentially bad neighbors, I managed to grow a little bit faster and better in a more stable way than most of the others. And then with an economic advantage. Oh, that is a problem though. So we are going to go for planets and sectors. Manage this sector, and we are going to give them the CU so that we're back at 14 out of 14. And then I'm gonna wait for 300 influence so that I think I need to take that again. No, that's still active production capacity. All right. How will I fix that after this? Well, we can just keep going on these planets, add that to the sector as we take these. And I do want to be able to focus on these planets. And see how all of this develops.
Complete.
So how are we doing here on Triac? If that is built, then we're gonna put that pop straight there. That has been conquered. And then here we want that planet, of course. Army-wise, yeah, still need to wait a little bit. It's a smaller fleet that's bombing. I think that's part of the problem. You need to conquer this, and then you'll go for Ultar. Okay. Army-wise here, let's just keep building up. And then on this surface, we can upgrade that, which is awesome for my energy. Of course, all of these guys are going to start to cost me energy as I assimilate them into my collective. And then here we're definitely building more Mictors as well, just because, well, they're better at producing stuff like mining potential, of course. So actually try to fill those gaps as much as possible. 11 months for new shields as well. But this is going surprisingly well. And yeah, no, if this works the way it's seemingly working at the moment, army-wise here, what are we talking about? Still quite a few. So we're just gonna keep bombing. Then they have 2 more colonies. So I think we could do a clean sweep. These guys don't have a lot at all. Could actually send this army out. I think we can try. We can consolidate all of that later on. So we're just going to try and do this far away. Ooh, and then of course I also, if I'm not mistaken, have a science ship. That's not doing anything. Yep, exactly. So let's go. Why don't you want to do that? Research then. Research, and research. Try to take advantage of all of that. And then you research anomalies here, if you will. That's all looking alright. The other one is making another cruiser. We have the capacity, but we are starting to fill up that capacity quite heavily. Let's keep doing some upgrades. More energy is nice. Yeah, I've definitely focused maybe even a little bit too much on energy. But it is super important. It's also what allows me to constantly buy off all of these raiders that try to go after me. But these guys, yeah, they're being crushed, completely crushed. That's down to 4, so we can definitely land this army as well at this point. And then we've got a second army that's coming in there. Another one building up. This fleet, I'm gonna keep that. We're building that up as a sort of a reserve fleet at this point. So I'm all okay with that.
Pacification protocols initiated.
And then we are going to keep going like this as well. We can finish our full for discovery, which means that we could take other stuff. Voidborn for me can actually, yeah, the habitat. Although I'm not sure if I want to focus too much on that, but it is still potentially really nice and powerful to try to make habitats. Well, my influence. It's not like I can use the influence to expand any other way. So maybe Voidborn is a good one. Share Destiny, all these others. Yeah, we're just gonna take it. It's a classic. It's what I always take. Why am I at minus 21 all of a sudden? Is it because of this? Alright, so all of these guys also cost me energy, it seems. Is it something like that? Let's clear this out. Am I conquering too quickly? Because now, look at that. That's not so good. So we're definitely going to upgrade as much as possible. Oh, and I have enough influence actually to do... Oh, it's because of this. God damn it. So normally if I manage this sector and I add yet another system there... No, mistake. That doesn't have a planet. That red is actually for the gate. So then we'll go like this. Maybe even like this straight away, just to give me a bit more room. And there we go, we're back in the plus. That's what's happening. Gotcha. We can upgrade that. And then on this one, let us build a... No, here then maybe? An administrative center as well, of course. Keep upgrading.
Complete.
Keep upgrading. And keep upgrading. So this is all going well. That army is gonna get there without too much trouble. And oh, there's actually a second planet here. I hadn't even spotted that. So we're gonna pay the visit, of course. On Koldar, this is taken army-wise. Yeah, again, we need to do a bit of bombing. Alright, and then over here, how's the bombing going? They are down quite severely in army numbers, actually ready for culling. Let's go. Land armies here, more tech being developed. Ah, this feels good. Hostile fleet assets detected. These guys, 1,000. 1,000, and they're up against 5,000 here. And 2,600 here. We conquer that. We bring our fleet up again. We're just gonna keep going. At this point, it is already going for... we've been going for half an hour, so I do think that we'll stop the video at this point. But this is quite a nice outburst, I would say, of the Mictor Incorporators, and a first look at their assimilation process here. And here on this city, you can see this guy is now working for us, producing 4 energy. This one is doing mining as well, this one as well. So then we're gonna give them stuff, and look at that, they even reproduce on their own as well, filling in those gaps, which I think is pretty damn cool. And here is their former capital. All of these guys are slowly being assimilated into our collective. This is cool, and this actually feels far more powerful than the driven exterminators at this point. Really cool. We're also getting more stuff from all of their resources for our research. So awesome. I'm gonna keep going. We're gonna try and completely conquer the United Treek Confederacy, and then we'll take it from there. But for now, that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.